This is the WL XKS S929. Gonna check out everything that comes inside the box. Okay, so we'll start it off with this manual. It says it's 2.4 gigahertz, which is pretty cool because a lot of these helicopters usually are infrared, which I don't know why they still use infrared technology when 2.4 gigahertz is readily available, and then we can fly these things indoor and outdoor. Just don't understand why infrared is even around yet. But it's pretty basic. It just shows you how to charge the helicopter. It shows you all the controller functions, which I'll go over that. And then it tells you that you need 6 AA batteries. So here is the controller. This controller looks a lot like the L929 controller. It's more like a gaming style controller. So looking at the manual is kind of confusing. I'm just gonna play around with this when I take it out for a flight and see what all the buttons do. Some of them are self-explanatory, like the joysticks. We all know what that is. That's for up and down. The yaw is not on the up and down. The yaw is over here. So you have your left and your right yaw. And then this is to fly forward and this is to fly backwards. This button says demo, but in the book it has it listed for something else. And then this button is for the lights. I'm assuming just for the LED light in the front. I don't know. We'll find that out when we fly it. And then these buttons up here are what kind of confuse me with the manual a little bit. Because it's saying that this button is demo mode, but this button's demo mode. So I don't know what's going on here, but we'll have to just test it out later. So like I mentioned, you need 6 AA batteries. You have to get a screwdriver to open the lid. And to charge the helicopter, there is a charging cable. This is why you need 6 AA batteries, is because it charges through the remote. So let's take this helicopter out. Oh, look at this on the back here. So that's nice. You know how I said it charges through a remote? Well, it turns out that we actually have a USB charger as well. You get 1 set of spare blades, and then you get 2 spare rotor blades. Now let's get this helicopter out of the pack. Okay, there it is. It's pretty cool looking. It is a coaxial. Here's your on and off switch. There is your charging port right there. It's kind of small, so we'll have to see how well it flies outside. Hopefully there isn't any type of breeze or anything, because usually these coaxials that have this rear rotor, they are just not strong enough to push the helicopter forward or reverse fast enough in any type of slight breeze. But you have the full metal frame. Now it comes with a 3.7 volt LiPo battery. It doesn't say on the box or even in the manual how many milliamp hours it is. It looks like it's 180 milliamp hour LiPo battery. So there you have it. That's everything that comes in the box. I couldn't really help you out too much with the controller details, but we'll figure it out. So as soon as we get this charged up, we're ready to fly. So the S929 is charged up. We're back here at the hill climb. I like this area because the trees kind of block the wind. With no wind, we can get an idea of how well this thing performs. Obviously the wind will affect this, so let's see how it does. You're wondering why all these rocks are on this table. This hill is actually a fossil pit. So people dig into the hill there and look for fossils, but I use it for RC hill climbing. Let's take this up in the air. It does seem like there still might be a breeze just because I'm full throttle forward and it doesn't want to fly forward. But you can see that rear rotor, the motor is spinning, so it's trying to propel it forward and it is slowly going forward. It's pretty quiet though. This is a really quiet helicopter. One nice thing I like is the fact that it is 2.4 gigahertz. Let's, I'd try and get some range. Oh yeah, you can tell the wind's going that way because look how fast it just picked up speed. Now they're trying to bring it back. I'm gonna have to walk to it because the wind is taking it. It's nice that it's 2.4 gigahertz because you can fly it outdoors, but the fact that any slight breeze manipulates the way it moves. See, I'm going forward and this thing just keeps going backwards. I'm going to turn it this way so that way I can fly forward. So like I mentioned before, even though this is indoor outdoor, I would still recommend flying this indoors. Let's take it up. I just want to take it up. See the range here. Oh boy, I'm probably about 50-60 feet up in the air now. I'm still climbing, I would say I'm about 75 to 80 feet high, and it just keeps going. I still have control of it. You can see, I don't know if you can see it yaw, like the yaw, but I still have control of it. Oh man. Okay, let's bring it down here before it like catches some wind and drifts away. Oh no! Oh, did you see that? Do you see it do all those tumbles and stuff? That was crazy. Oh yes, there we go. We got it back. We got it back. That was actually pretty fun taking it up that high. A little scary, but it was still pretty fun. I still would like to fly it indoors just to see what kind of top speed it has. Okay, so now you saw it flying outdoors. So we're gonna go indoor, we're gonna fly it around, and I wanna see what the top speed of this thing is. I'm just curious as to how much this slow moving air is enough to affect this helicopter. So it's pretty stable. Let's see how fast it, well, that's backwards there. Forwards, it's not really all that fast. It does move a little bit faster than when I was outdoors. Let's try this demo button. This button here says demo. Let's see what it does, if it does anything. If you push it, now it's going forward by itself and backwards. I don't know if I'd push that while I'm indoors and just let it fly. I don't know why there is a demo option on this. Let's press it again, see what it does here. It went backwards a little bit, now it's going forwards. Now it's gonna go, oh, now it turned. It's turning, and it's turning the other way, and I think that's it. So in the manual, it said for this lights button to be the speed button, but see, it turns the lights off. So that is not the speed button. I think the buttons are a little mislabeled in the manual, but it's a stable helicopter. I mean, it flies pretty stable. You can control it easily, and like I said before, with these coaxials with this rear rotor, they don't really go all that fast. So this just seems like it's pretty average. So there you saw the S929, a little bit of indoors, a little bit of outdoors. So that is the S929. So go ahead and do that. If you didn't already, click the subscribe button, smack that thumbs up, and I hope to see you with the next Ready to Run RC.